Today, I modded Madden to transform Josh Allen into a giant quarterback. Because as per usual, the Bills got eliminated from the playoffs in heartbreaking fashion. Josh Allen is crying his eyes out after the game. They decide to fire Sean McDermott, and their owner is going crazy in a press conference. Like, it has never been more of a mess in Buffalo. So I found a glitch in the game to make him as big as possible, maxed out every single last one of his ratings to see if that will finally be enough to win him a Super Bowl. But if they somehow find a way to still not win at all, I have to give away this signed helmet by him to somebody who subscribed and comments on this video. Now what's funny is in the cutscenes he's still normal size, but on the field he is definitely much bigger. So we're gonna find out if him being a giant is gonna be the thing to finally get this team over the hump in the playoffs. Because this really should have been, oh my god, it's a fumble. What just happened there? The Chiefs are gonna pick it up and take it in for a touchdown. We might have a problem here because the snap went literally right through his legs. Like, he wasn't even close to grabbing it. Now is that gonna happen? No, I mean, he catches it there. I was really worried it was gonna happen on every single play. Maybe it was just the read option that did it. All right, can we actually pick this up? We can. And now we got the ball in our hands with literally nowhere to go. But we're learning. We're not gonna call read options. We're just gonna try to run with Allen. Let's see if he can actually hit a pass. And he can. Shakir's open for a first down. Now, what I was trying to say before is that this year really should have been the one where the Bills actually go far in the playoffs. Like, there was no Lamar Jackson, no Patrick Mahomes, no Joe Burrow. Like, there literally should have been no excuses for them. But every single year, they just find a way to lose in like the most heartbreaking fashion that makes no sense. I'm not gonna lie though, playing with him is kind of difficult because he takes up way more of the screen. But now I have an idea. Can we pull off the world's largest tush push? Like, this should just be absolutely unstoppable. And he's literally too big to be on camera. So you know what? Let's sim to the fourth. And yeah, they're actually down by 3, but we still got 4.5 minutes. What just happened there? I took the snap and instantly fell down just to get sacked by Chris Jones. So you know what? We're just gonna play it safe and stay in shotgun because I feel like that's our best bet, but we're near midfield and still have plenty of time. I want to run with him, but he actually feels so much slower outside the pocket because he's so big, because he's completely maxed out and fumbled again. Turn around. Why can't I run? You're standing still. What just happened? I literally couldn't move with him. And of course they score the touchdown. So now we're down by 10 with 2 minutes and it happened again and it won't let me move again. What is happening? It makes no sense. Why it only happens sometimes. I'm also really curious to see what's gonna happen in the sim when I'm not the one controlling everything, because if it's this glitchy now, I can't imagine how bad it's gonna be when it's just the computer playing. But we are able to get downfield. I think there's just not enough time left. Like, now I'm a little bit worried that we're not even gonna make the playoffs and everything's gonna go bad. But on a positive, that would mean you guys get the helmet. The bad news for me is that it's a very expensive helmet. So we're actually gonna lose our first game with giant Josh Allen. That is not what I was expecting at all. So I guess let's just sim to the playoffs. We're okay. Thankfully they made it, going 12-5. Oh wow, he actually had an insane year because he managed to throw for 6,000 yards and 54 touchdown passes. He also had a pretty good year rushing too, with 620 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground, which pretty easily made him the best quarterback in the league. And honestly, no real surprise, he won MVP as well. And now for the rest of the AFC, the Patriots, Ravens, Colts, Titans, Broncos, and Chargers all made the playoffs. And going over to the NFC, the Giants, Lions, Vikings, Panthers, Bucks, Rams, and Seahawks all made it in as well. So this is gonna be our playoff bracket for this season, and we'll start in the wild card round, going up against the Titans. And we're actually gonna watch from the very first drive because I want to see what they do in sim. The snaps are just so low that I thought he was gonna fumble on the first play, and he's actually gonna get sacked there. The size difference is just insane. So that makes it 3rd and 22. Like, they've only gone backwards, and he's gonna take off, and there's some of that speed, but he's not even close to the first down. And on the Titans' first drive, they worked it all the way to the 16 and getting even closer. It's honestly a little surprising to see them sim this well. But now they're at the 3, so let's see if they can punch it in. And Tony Pollard does manage to get in for the touchdown. So hopefully we can be more productive on our second drive so that we don't go down 2 scores. So that makes it 2nd and 5 near midfield, and it's a screen to Cook, who's got a lot of space in front of him, and he's actually gonna get past midfield all the way to the 40. Now we're finally starting to look more like the offense that I expected us to be, and Cook's gonna get another first down here. He's actually getting all the way inside the 15. He might score on this play, but they're in the pistol, and they hand off to Cook, who's gonna get the easy walk-in touchdown to tie this game up at 7. Now midway through the second, the Titans got the ball inside the red zone, but it's 3rd down. Ward's gonna throw. He's gonna hit on Quanko, but it's short of the first down, and they're not gonna risk it on 4th down, so they settle for the field goal. After the 2-minute warning, the Bills got the ball near midfield, and they're actually gonna get a first down here to Cooks, who's got no one in front of him, and he's actually gonna go all the way in for the touchdown. So that'll give us the lead going into half. halftime. So now at the start of the fourth, we got a 4-point lead, but the Titans got the ball in midfield, and Ward's gonna get sacked to lose 7. There's still a ton of time left in this game, but the thing that's really lucky for us is definitely Ward getting sacked again, but also the fact that a field goal does them nothing, so they gotta go all the way downfield to get a touchdown. So we got the ball back, and it's 3rd and 8 from the 35, and Allen's gonna throw, and he's gonna pick up a first down, which is gonna keep this drive alive, and more importantly, keep that clock running for us. And the Titans just used their first timeout, so a first down for us might end the game, but he's got space, and he's gonna get all the way down to the 10. And they ran it down to the 2-minute warning, but it's 4th down, and they hand off to Cook, who's actually not gonna get into the end zone. They definitely should have took the field goal because they just gave Ward a chance. So it's already 3rd down, and they only gained 6 yards. Ward is gonna step up in the pocket and get sacked by Ed Oliver. So that makes it 4th down, and their season's on the line. And Ward throws, but it's broken up. So the Bills will hold on to win this game, sending them to the divisional round, going up against the 8 and 9 Ravens. And the Ravens got the ball in midfield, but it's 3rd down, and Lamar gets sacked by Joey Bosa. So let's see if we're gonna be able to put up our first points of the game on this drive. I'm honestly surprised they haven't scored anything, considering they play well in the sim, but it's very quickly 3rd down, and Allen's alone in the backfield, and he throws, but it's dropped by Cooks. So it's back to the Ravens as we move to the 4th quarter. They're gonna check down to Andrews, who gets a big first down past the 50. It would be kind of funny if the Ravens still are able to beat the Bills in the playoffs. But now it's 3rd down as we're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Lamar throws, but it's gonna be short of the first. So the Ravens are just gonna settle for the field goal to give them the lead. But now Allen's still got 3 timeouts on the 2-minute warning, and that QB blast was insane. Like, he just looked like a rocket taking off right up the middle. So now after the 2-minute warning, they're at the 48, and Allen's gonna throw, and he's got Kincaid up the seam, getting all the way to the 23. So they're easily in field goal range, but I would love it if they got the touchdown. And on 3rd down, it's a handoff to Cook, who's able to get the first down. And they use their first timeout, but that keeps the drive alive. Cook's gonna catch it out of the backfield, but he gets pushed out of bounds. So that stops the clock, and they're at the 4, and it's a quick pass to Dalton Kincaid for the touchdown to give them the lead. And the Ravens got it to the 38 and used all their timeouts. So this is probably the last play of the game. Lamar's gonna chuck it up to the sideline, but it's not caught. So the Bills are gonna win this game. So that sends them to the AFC Championship for a rematch with the Broncos. And very late in this game, Denver's up by 3, but the Bills got the ball at the 18 with 45 seconds. Allen's gonna throw, he's gonna pick up the first, but he's gonna be down at the 1, and they rushed up to the line to spike it, and with no timeouts, they're taking no chances, so they take the field goal to tie it. And just like what happened in real life, we're going to overtime, tied at 30, and the Broncos are gonna get the ball first, so let's see what they do. They're actually gonna get close to a first already. No, Mims actually got the first down on that. I think that's the target line that's on this side of the field, which is just insane. So that makes it 3rd down. Let's see if the Bills can get a stop. Nix is gonna throw deep here, and there's good coverage, but it's caught by Troy Franklin, who's gonna get in for the touchdown. Oh my God, what a play. So now the Bills need a touchdown or they're going home, losing to the Broncos just like real life. But Cooks caught that and got all the way to the 18. Allen's gonna throw again, and he checks down to Cook, who's gonna get all the way down to the 1. They effortlessly worked it downfield, and Allen throws and hits Josh Palmer for the touchdown. And oh my God, they're going for 2. This is insanely risky, but they want the win, and Allen throws, and he hits Brandon Cooks. So they're gonna get the 1-point walk-off win and a date with the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. And the Bills got the ball first in this game, and they fumble, and Allen's not doing anything. Please pick it up. Oh my God, that was nearly a disaster. That's so weird that that was the first time that's happened to the computer in all the games we've watched. It's definitely gotta be something about the type of play that makes it happen, but it's 3rd down. Allen's gonna check down and not even get close. And now midway through the 2nd quarter, we're still tied at 0, but the Seahawks got the ball inside the red zone. Now 2nd and 5 from the 13. K9's gonna get the first down and get close to the end zone. Will they get the first points of this game? It's gonna be an end around, and Cooper Kupp's got the touchdown to give them the first points of the game. Now coming out of the 2-minute warning, the Bills have got the ball at the 36. They gained 6, and the clock is running. They still have 3 timeouts as well, so they have plenty of options to work with. That was a first down to Cook, but he stayed in bounds, and they didn't call timeout, so now there's only 30 seconds. And they gain 9 there and call timeout, and it's a QB blast for the easy Josh Allen touchdown. And he's just running into a wall. Now in the 3rd quarter, it's 3rd and 2 for the Seahawks from the 33, and Darnold can't hit Shaheed. So the Seahawks are gonna settle for the field goal to put them up by 3. And now in the 4th quarter, the Bills got the ball at midfield, and Allen's spazzing, but somehow he's still gonna pick up a first down, and there's no one in front of him. He's actually gonna somehow go all the way, and he's literally not gonna stop running. Like, he is in the locker room. So Darnold's gonna have to lead them 97 yards with no timeouts. And the 2-minute warning stopped the clock, but it's 3rd and 2, and JSN's got a first down. I thought it was over for him, but they're not dead yet, and they get another first. Now it's 2nd and 10, and it's gonna be a screen pass to K9. Like, this is awful play calling here. Like, they gotta work the sideline and stop the clock, because it's 3rd down, and they're running out of time quick, and it's nearly picked off. So it's 4th and 10. Darnold's taking a shot deep, and it's broken up by Cole Bishop. So that means the Bills are Super Bowl champions. And that also means we're gonna give away that signed Josh Allen helmet. Leave your Super Bowl matchup prediction and final score, and I'll pick a winner from the comments. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Be good people.